This is Vieira, President and founder of the QMP Group, with our continuing series on the QMP sales process. The subject today is sales call planning, how to plan effectively for an upcoming sales call so that your productivity and effectiveness can be significantly enhanced. Today, Hello, this is Jerry. Okay, hi Bill, how are you? How can I help you? Okay. All right. I'll be happy to come by and talk to you. How does Thursday sound? I know I have time after 2 o'clock. Oh, great. That's perfect. Okay, I can get directions from the net, and looking forward to meeting you. See you then. Bye-bye. Okay, that was, sorry for the interruption. Someone called and they wanted to get together, and he's got a sales problem, and told him I'd be happy to meet him. I did good, right? I've got an appointment, got a client with a problem or a perceived problem, so we're all set. But did I really do as well as I could have in setting up that appointment? Let me talk to you a little bit about the kind of ingredients that go into an excellent sales call plan. The first thing is I didn't ask for enough information to allow me to prepare appropriately. I didn't ask them the nature of the call, the nature of the problem, the nature of the challenge, what they've tried before. And I can always phrase that by saying, Bill, just so I can prepare appropriately, help me understand a little bit about the nature of your challenge. That would have been a simple enough question to ask, and I'm sure it would have elicited some bit of information that would allow me to bring the right materials, to have the right mindset and do the right research to understand and relate to the client's challenges a little bit better. The second thing I didn't do was I didn't set expectations about outcomes and objectives that the client would like to see as a result of the discussion. Third, I could have suggested attendance. Very few decisions these days are made by individuals in the corporate world. They're made by groups. And the groups, each member of the group has a different perspective. I could have suggested having other people involved in the challenge attend so that they can share their perspective by simply saying, are there other people who might be affected by the decision and by the solution that might be able to participate in our discussion so that we can hear their perspectives? Fourth, I should have offered an agenda to make sure that the discussion was on track. And a good agenda has 5 components. First, personal introductions, a little bit of background sharing so that you can begin to relate and understand where certain people in the room are from. That should take only about 5 or 10 minutes. Second is you need to elicit the client challenge, the details, the specifics, and the context of the client challenge. So that's the second thing on the agenda, and it should take the most time. Third, once you understand the client's perspective and challenge from that second part of the agenda, you can then express the approaches that your company takes in addressing those. After that, then you can have a very frank applicability discussion. That's applicability. Do you believe, Mr. Client, that our approach for these kinds of solutions, while it might be tailorable, is in the right direction that would help your company overcome its barriers and challenges? And finally, if it's applicable, then you can decide on what appropriate next steps are. Not only next steps for you, but next steps for the client, so that you can begin to work collaboratively on finding and deploying a good solution. So we've got the good sales call plan has the ask for info, the objectives and outcomes, the suggested attendance, and offer the agenda. And of course, you have to set the date and time and thank Bill for the information he was willing to share. That's it. That's sales call planning. Remember, the payoff is productivity enhancement, better qualification, more information to enable you to prepare appropriately, and ultimately more wins. Thank you for joining us. See you again soon. Bye-bye.